today's a while ago's early yoga live stream because there's a very weak signal of Wi-Fi. And yeah. So again, I'll improve on that, guys. So anyhow, so today, guys, as promised, portion sharing my journey in understanding food. Shy mukbang. Somehow I call it shy mukbang because why is it called a shy mukbang for me, guys? It's because for now, guys, the food here in front of me, I ate breakfast already. I have here crackers and this one. Why shy mukbang during the pandemic, guys? Especially, I mean, the hype of mukbang or eating in front of the camera by the Koreans, isn't it? It's the hype. Everybody's doing it. So I thought of, because I'm very much concerned about maybe, doing some hacks on trying to, get healthy, maybe lessening my portions. And I wanted to have that shared. And who would watch a video about a mukbang that is, um, applying portion control. So, well, some do eat vegetables, but in a mukbang form, like, you know, indulgence. But somehow, for me, just explaining how, maybe portion control can really um, be able to help how we I mean, how we can hack this dilemma of obesity over the getting weight problems or health wise, isn't it? So I wanted to share with you my journey in understanding food. So if you lately within today you're able to tune in about on this podcast, guys, somehow I wanted to share with you. Guys, sorry for the ano, kasi I just got a venue where I can really just uh, you know, fulfill my promise that I am going to share with you this one. And before this one, guys, I'd like to make a disclaimer or share my disclaimer on this video. Not really on to just, do this topic for any intention, no bad intention at all po. It's just really along with exercise, food is connected to health. So I just wanted to share. Um, I dedicate this to all my loved ones, and I just really care. I no intention at all. If I'm going to be sharing some tips or points or hacks here or some leads and ideas, um, and to you viewers, if you are going to take it, just take the beauty of it or not so beautiful side of it, you can. All right. So really, it's up to us. It's up to you on how you will accept the ideas. Or if not, then that's life, right? I mean, we can't please everybody. All right. So again, disclaimer: no intention at all to whatever. All right. It's just really some kind of maybe a good point to discuss on this one. Guys, hihigpitan ako sa hair ko, sa totoo lang. Okay, so guys, did you know, guys, short story lang, guys, ha? Early morning, doing an early yoga live stream, which I used to, guys, and it was giving me a lot of obstacles, challenges to push on with the yoga practice, from waking up, from maybe I'm just really tired and exhausted from yesterday's activities Monday. And I'm pretty sure you have your own story on this one. But you know what? Everything, when you have a goal, every little thing, there will always be challenges, obstacles to stop you from doing anything. So today, guys, and then this morning, guys, I tried in the room to do a yoga live stream, and then it won't work. I have enough Wi-Fi supply. Apparently, guys, I can't. So what I did, I went down to the floor or venue, the outdoor. where I used to. And then it used to have a, good signal there. Apparently, again, I mean, if you were able to check out this morning, guys, I wasn't able to, for some reason, guys, I don't know. So again, my apologies on that, guys. So again, here in this one, I'm supposed to do this early about food podcast, early morning, right after, guys, the yoga live stream. I'm supposed to do it again. For some reason, no time. I can't. I had to do something. So right now here, I'm blessed to have this moment to just, get this over and done with. So finally, guys, I'm here. I know this is not the typical mukbang that you see on video, so shy mukbang. So I'll be munching on this one while sharing with you. All right? And thanks to my pamangkin for this room, or my ate. All right? So again, guys, let's talk about sharing my journey and understanding food. Okay? All right? So why do I want to why am I using such term, sharing my journey? Because this is just my perspective, guys. All right, so we will be reading some, but for me, just maybe could be of help to you. All right, but first let's talk about the typical, or the top portion control problems. Okay, usually it is overestimating serving sizes. Overestimating serving sizes, guys. Underestimating calorie intake. Underestimating naman to, yung isa overestimating. And health consequences like weight gain, high blood pressure, and type 2 diabetes. These are some of the typical problems that we are facing because of not being able to understand what really is portion control. Um, I am not some professional on this one. I am not a nutritionist. Though I took up a little bit of nutrition, guys, but I am into food, guys. I teach pastry arts, and somehow very much a little bit of having just quite a good knowledge on portions. Okay, so because of course in pastry and baking, guys, we always measure and um, somehow understanding that. All right. So I wanted to apply that, guys, somehow because I'm into, isn't it like bakers, pastry? Sometimes, guys, you're really into calories. There's a sugar, there's a good amount of salt, there's good amount of fat. Because without them, I don't even know how a dessert could be sumptuous without the help of these beautiful ingredients. All right. So anyhow, so other problems stem from external cues like large plates and oversized restaurant portions, all right, which can lead to eating more than needed, all right, as well as health-related issues like digestive discomfort. Health consequences, weight gain, because of not understanding portion control. We understand that we have we consider the consequences of gaining weight. Eating larger portions than your body needs can lead to unwanted weight gain, right? We all know that it's a fact, no? Heart disease and stroke, which I'm very much concerned. Yes, yun po. Disclaimer lang po, nothing ano po, just this one, nagkataon lang sharing, okay? Ah, my love to my loved ones po. Yun. Consistent overeating can increase the risk of heart disease and stroke, partly due to a higher intake of sodium. All right. So, guys, sometimes even so, like me, with regards to sodium, I remember I gave birth to my son after eating in a fast food restaurant, and considering that I was eating in normal, like overeating portions of good food in this typical restaurant. And yes, I gave birth because of the sodium, the amount of sodium I consumed. Maybe I've already hit the highest amount of sodium in my body, and I got those rashes. Like, yeah, huge, like lumps of rashes, guys. And yun, that already triggered my, my giving birth to my son. Yeah, so that's the reason why I was brought to the hospital. Because of eating. Sarap kasi guys, sarap kasi kumain. Yun guys, so that triggered me. So again, a lot of sodium has good, well, it has benefits, but of course, isn't it? Anything in excess, right? So diabetes, overeating can increase the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Um, we all know that, guys, because sometimes, of course, starch is converted when you consume carbohydrates, guys. It is converted to sugar, isn't it? Because starch is a sugar, di ba? Ganon. So that's why there's diabetes. Digestive issues, eating too much or too quickly can lead to problems like gas, bloating, and journey. All right. So guys, digestive issues, eating too quickly later, I'm going to share with you guys with regards to that. Behavioral and environmental problems, portion distortion. The perception of a standard serving size has shifted over time, with many people believing larger portions are normal, which can make it harder to stick to recommended amounts. Sometimes we are in this too advanced the too advanced era of, isn't it, like humongous, like bulk or some kind of big sized or upsized portioning, and we are already having the wrong idea already of what is the real typical portion, a good portion for a human being, for human consumption, right? So sometimes, guys, diba? So external cues, eating from large plates or containers. That this one I always share in my Shine Mukbang live streams, guys. I have always been considering the container you are eating on when you are, when you are dining. This affects, isn't it, how we eat sometimes. We sometimes, and subconsciously, we are not aware, right? Or seeing large portions at restaurants can lead to overeating even when you're not hungry. Even when we're not hungry, sometimes our outlet, we go to what? We eat, isn't it? When we feel good, when we don't feel good, we eat as well. And sometimes it's an outlet, right? It's also a pastime, eating also. It becomes a pastime. Food is accessible anywhere, anytime. It's handy, it's, di ba? It's disposable anywhere if you can find it, right? Skipping meals. Deliberately skipping meals can lead to overeating later on. True yun, or starvation, isn't it? Like yo-yo diet, I'm not gonna, isn't it? Like me, I used to eat and then I will, suddenly I'll have a diet and then you crash your diet and then eventually you indulge, right? So again, isn't it, like case to case, skipping meals is a fact, no? Misjudging portions. It can be difficult to accurately judge what constitutes a single serving without measuring tools. Um, Sometimes, isn't it, like uh, just being aware of what is real one cup, what is real one tablespoon, what is the real one slice of this one, isn't it? Understanding that could help us, right? How to address portion control problems: use similar dishes, opt for smaller plates and bowls to make portions appear larger and help you feel full faster. All right. So I don't know. I have been using two small plates in my Shine Mukbang, or if I had changed anything, if it's a big container of food, guys, what I have on the plate is quality. It could be nature, vegetable or fruits. All right. So um, it's a case to case, guys. All right. So okay. So next is read labels and measure. So using measuring cups and spoons to understand what a standard serving looks like. And sometimes I know this is not reality because sometimes if you're in a hurry, we just want our food heated or cooked and then straight to the plate, eat, right? Maybe that's why already the technology or the method of preparing in advance our food can be a, a great help or a hack, no? Um, Understanding, and maybe it's just now really that people are have been reading labels, pero when you are in a hurry, you don't have time. But somehow, doing this in advance, like in the weekends, like prepping or having your pantry filled up with whatever you need to do and to have for the family or for you, then that could be helpful. But reaching out totally out, whatever food is not good for us, I don't know, maybe it really depends on the situation. Huh? Because sometimes really budget wise, I mean, I never claimed that I won't be eating instant food. It's because sometimes budget constraints, guys. So what I did, guys, I just maybe a hack could be portion control really. So even so that I still am consuming instant food, maybe having a little bit of control on the portion. So it's not, isn't it? Like sometimes it's hard kasi to say na I'm going to take out all these brands and this one I won't buy anymore and I will just go full plant based. It's expensive, guys. Eh? So we have to adapt also, right? Instead, rather maybe using local vegetables, ganun. So you can do that. So mindful eating, eating slowly. This one, guys, I really believe in this one. Savor each bite and pay attention to your body's hunger and fullness cues instead of external cues. Um, for me, guys, I know it's not, we are not always graced with a lot of time to dine or to eat. Uh, Real life is happening, is taking over, and we are in a hurry and we just want to eat and then, have our lunch break sometimes, especially at work, right? So, maybe just when you are already having the time, your own sweet time in eating, mindfully just chewing on food carefully, slowly, mindfully appreciating what you are chewing on, what's in your mouth, and just, swallowing that and that, thinking of, you know, being grateful and that how it nourishes our body, whatever we are eating. On your own sweet time. Because sometimes we don't have the time to do it. Right? I know. Because, right, life, real talk. Diba? Life is happening. So, nagmamadali tayo lagi. So, just when you have your own sweet time, then you will appreciate that sometimes eating too quick, sometimes all the more, uh, attracts us to eat more because we have not taken the time to chew. It goes down, and then when it goes down, it reacts to our body, right? Whatever it is that we put in our temple, given so we eat some kind of starch or anything, we eat and then it, and we, of course, what happens inside, it gets soaked in, diba? When we eat something, isn't it? It's in our digestive system. I'm not getting in there like scientifically, but somehow um, we have no time. That's why they say we have to wait for this amount of time to feel how full you are already. That's why chewing your food, no, I think that's very important. No, hindi ko pa nakakain to. All right. So yeah, so eating mindfully, appreciating the look of the food, uh, this may be this much, and did you know, guys, this much we can eat, a human being can survive just eating the size of his or her fist, guys. And a little more water. Yes, that's what I wanted to share here in my journey in understanding food, guys. Avoid eating directly from packages. Oh, this one, oh. Portion out snacks into a bowl before you start eating. Just lately na lang to, guys. Uh, like sometimes, isn't it, like we buy huge bags of something or boxed a type of food, then maybe you have the time, when you have your free own sweet time, free time to prepare it, getting portions, like reading the labels, how this package should be consumed, that this package has 4 servings, then cut that in 4, and you get for packages of food, literally, or containers, isn't it? Because sometimes, yes, we are not used to, following the label or doing the control for portion. Okay, planning ahead is very important, guys. Like, typically, guys, I don't know. I'm not the type who will, Monday, Tuesday, lunch break, Monday, lunch break, lunch, breakfast, dinner, AM snack, PM snack. I did that, but I was not able to do the progress, like, like follow record or something, maybe because of time constraints. But somehow, at least I stopped already. Like, I would have a grocery list, or and then buy the food and then push it on to be vegetarian, plant based. I just made it simple, guys. Whatever is available around. That's what I just did. When there's egg, there's banana, there's milk, there's water, there's a little bit of vegetables in the fridge. There's apple. There's an apple, or maybe a few. Cheese, or simple, guys. Maybe there's a mango that day. That's the food. I don't buy anymore. There's a soup, then you boil a little soup. Even though it's instant soup, I just have a little portion of that, like a cup. Okay, so again, it changed already because of budget constraints. I cannot afford, guys, to always be, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's and I'm gonna go to this one and shop for a cart of plant-based. I'm going to buy this one, this lineup of good greens, and it's so expensive for me. So I've learned already to adapt, like, be grateful whatever is available in the house. That's it. I don't if it's banana for the week, it's banana. If it's if there's an amount of protein in the house, chicken, beef, pork, I have it, then I eat in portions. That's what I share. That's what I've been learning for now. I think it helps, ha. So yeah. So for example, guys, I have this piece of, I think this one is ano ba? Kiat-kiat ba ito? This one is a very small piece of um, fruit from last night's ano po, we went to this get together in the community. It's somehow the Christmas party of the village. And yes, so this was one. These were the giveaways on the table. So guys, I just wanted to show you this one. Why I put this in the thumbnail, just to really share to you uh, appreciating food on its own, guys. Sometimes kasi, isn't it, with regards, okay, regardless of if you are not busy, you are eating, you want to understand your mindset on eating. Why do I always give in to the diet? I can't lose, I don't lose weight, I I don't have food, I don't have control in food, I don't know how to control myself in eating, I'm overeating, I'm too less eating, or in different cases, whatever. So, in whatever scenario or case you are in, maybe this could be a hack. All right. So, when I eat, guys, I just want to share, guys, kasi um, this point has made me realize that by doing this, I'm able to decide how much I will eat, how long I will eat, when will I eat, like that. So somehow, guys, the how do you say that, guys, the idea of the practice of habit, the practice of getting calm when you eat, I think one of the best things I've learned, guys. I don't know if you, I mean, applying it in real life, guys, in other aspects of our lives, I am not at all calm in some areas of my life, but somehow in eating, guys, I'm practicing that, guys. But somehow in practicing that, guys, getting yourself calm when you are eating, when you are about to eat, because through calmness, you are able to at least com- not emotional at all in whatever sense of emotional state, like be it happy, over happy, sad, upset, angry, um, whatever, any emotion, guys, you're feeling or you're not feeling anything at all. I just think that maybe really, I mean, it's coming out in some reads, guys, that really getting calm, being calm, is able to help us to understand how much we should eat. Ganun, guys. Totoo yun. So, looking at this one, an example, guys. Guys, namumulikat na ako. Ayan, guys, kasi I'm in the, the carpet of my, the pink carpet of my, okay, so, ayun, guys. Okay, teka. Guys, ayan, dapat pa piano ako, hindi ako. Anyhow, so guys, this one, oh. So looking at this one, the piece of cat here is a little orange fruit, and just looking at it, then peeling it off, smelling it mindfully, practicing, guys, just practicing. I know, Carmina, I don't have the time. Yes, who has the time? I don't, right? But somehow, literally, if you are in a typical eating area and people are around, and it just somehow subconsciously, this is a piece of orange. um, I can see it. I can see it. It's very round. It was peeled off, and as I peeled it off, I can the zest or the zing of the ano ba yung mga magic sa lamangka, the zest or the peel of the orange has already like blessed you with a good aroma of something zesty and some kind of citrusy, isn't it? So that is mindfully appreciating this piece of orange. And as I, you know, split it into half, and then I see some segments of bit of oranges, right? So this one, this is mindful eating, guys. Somehow, for me, just some kind of idea lang, guys. So I will have a taste of it one, and I can see like it's like, wedges of fruit in one whole fruit. Imagine, guys, the beauty of nature talaga. Ang galing talaga, guys, no? Have you ever wondered, guys, how food how food how food is how food is. It's really, how do you say that, guys? Can I say it in Tagalog? Ang galing talaga ng nature, guys. Ang galing ni God kasi imagine, guys, there's such food as this one. Orange colored. It's called orange. It's vitamin C, calcium, anything, whatever it is in it, guys, the benefits of it. But really, having this flavor, sour, sweet, just that. Eating slowly, mindfully. Okay, later I'm gonna go on further. Okay, Carmina, that's an orange. That's a fruit that's safe. Yes, it is safe. Pero I can give you a list of all the food that we indulge in every time. I can't control myself whenever I see this, blah, 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 blah. We'll have that story. Okay, that's what I'm going to tell you. But just how mindfully, be it this one is a platter of pasta with a good amount of steak on the side. Be it whatever, guys, you're looking at. Really, it's appreciating full colored pasta. The cheese is oozing, the sauce is there. Sides, topped with, paired with a good amount of juicy meat on the side, along with the gravy or whatever. It's really looking at it first. It looks beautiful like that. And you just tell yourself, I'm going to put this in my body. Is this good for me? Ganun lagi. Somehow, guys, the hack could be like that. Alright? So, looking at it, sometimes kasi, guys, the one thing I've noticed, guys, when we see a plate, when we're hungry, immediately, you just want to put something in your mouth, right? That's one thing. You just want to put anything in our mouth to keep us calm. That's what's happening, because we're too hungry when we are about to eat, or we are in a hurry, always in a hurry, right? Compared to when we consume food we try to, I'm hungry, it's time to eat, like that. I'm going to sit on the table, wherever you are, sit on the table, have your plate there. It could be served to you, or it could be self-served or whatever. You're in a buffet. Buffet naman, iba naman yun, guys. So, really, just getting yourself calm. You have your plate, you have your pasta, you have your steak, you have your drink on the side, and then you just eat per portion. Now you decide really, am I going to finish the entire portion of the plate? And sometimes, guys, it really depends on, is it a restaurant portion or is it your typical portion? Isn't it? Like recommended portion. We know, we are aware sometimes, isn't it? Like, I mean, some of you maybe have, read about or learned from school about the food pyramid, that there is more starch in the bottom, and then compared with and combined with protein, with grains, with seeds, with fish, with and sparingly salt, flavorings, oil, and fats, right? So we have that food pyramid idea. Now it depends really. We have different diets na. Pero it is typically on a plate that we are given this amount, we are given a cup of rice or a cup of pasta, a cup or two could be, and then your meat, your protein. And it's really us who decides what is our portion control. What is our portion, right? So because there's a typical serving size, but what is your portion? Portion size. So serving size versus portion size. Very important. All right. So again, you decide, am I going to have a full plate of that one? Or after, okay, this is the thing is, sometimes we already finished. Sometimes the portion could be too big. And sometimes isn't it, we dine out or we like eating it kasi there's huge portion. It's sulit. It's worth your money, right? So again, it could be a hack, guys, that maybe looking at it, maybe this one is too big portion. Can I maybe I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it with your partner, with your friends, or with whatever, or have it taken out. Take out half and then just consume the half. Then you have an extra meal because you have taken out the half the portion. It really depends, guys. All right. So it's really a matter of getting calm. How much am I gonna put in my body? Because we know the effect. Imagine, guys, ito lang papaalala ko lang, guys, in a day, we are eating, I don't know, this is just my perspective, guys, if I'm going to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between, I have AM and PM snack, all right? For me, it gets too heavy when I have um if I'm imagine, guys, if you eat like an amount of how many, let's say an example na lang, one burger is not enough for you. Maybe you're eating three burgers, all right, in one sitting. Imagine that. Imagine, okay? So you eat three burgers, first meal, and then the second meal, I'm not gonna eat burger. I ate a burger already. I'm just gonna have pasta. Okay. And then you had a serving of pasta. And it is not enough for you yet still. So you have got another serving of pasta. Okay, so imagine the three burgers in the morning, two servings of pasta, and then on the side whatever it is that you are eating also. And then at night, suddenly you were invited somewhere and then you ate good food na naman. So again, I mean, you can always, courtesy wise, just appreciate the invitation, dine with the host, or, eat in the party or whatever in the invitation. Just really to, courtesy wise, guys. And then you dined. And then you gave in, you saw another, a good amount of dish there. And then you gave in again. So compute that, guys. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, three burgers, two huge plates of pasta, and then you have the indulgence in the party. Alright? So imagine, guys, that amount. That's going to have an effect on your body. If not tomorrow, you know, domino effect, guys. It's gonna come, right? So again, the day again rotates the next day again. And then here you are again, eating again a different type of whatever and having not just one portion, two, sometimes three portions again. And then you complete that. That is just, and all the more if you are not exercising, then that's going to be what? A problem, right? So typically, guys, really the concept is just getting yourself calm when eating. Are you going to put that in your body? Is that going to have a good effect on your body? What is the, are this, isn't it? Like, that's why they always say just eat, have more foods from nature. That's very important, guys. So have lots of water, natural juices. Sometimes I know it's not always natural because of budget, but sometimes if you have the access, natural juices, natural food, and unprocessed, not processed. So sometimes it's hard. Even so, guys, if I'm eating processed food, sometimes it's really in portions. Just in portions lang, always. So from what I'm learning, guys, a good amount of meat could be a size of a matchbox. Okay, matchbox, guys, the small matchbox from the uh, you know from the nutritionist idea, guys, small matchbox, guys. Imagine the how many grams is that? That's not even that's not even 200 grams, guys. So that one. So imagine, guys, if we are eating this much, this big, right? So how many portions are you already consuming instead of having that just for lunch and then this much is for dinner? Imagine that, guys. So it's really a matter of really the idea of knowing your portions. Single serving, double serving, three servings, four servings. And sometimes I still indulge in chips, but I try to convert already in using nuts. But sometimes I indulge in good amount of this sumptuous snacks. But somehow I learned already to practice self-control on eating. So yeah. So because it's really just a matter of practice, guys. But guys, it took me years before I'm able to somehow being able to resist temptations. Like, I usually eat like huge amounts of ice cream, huge bags of chips. It took me years, guys. There were hacks that I did. Like, I often, instead of eating, I would brush my teeth. I do that. And then also, instead of eating, I would exercise. That hacked it also. And getting calm is another one. And then um, just just being able to uh, have that thinking, that mindset of whenever I am feeling this way, because sometimes we are eating because of our emotions also. It's not because we're hungry, isn't it? So just having that mindset that I can do other things aside from eating instead of ganun. But it took me years, guys. It took me years. So that's a lot of practice. All right. So guys, let's read some uh, topics on portion control that might be that could be of your concern, guys. All right, so let's see this one. Some reads while eating this one. Excuse me, guys, because I don't have binges per se, I think the person meant here per se. Okay, because I don't have binges per se, I just overeat at meals. Hmm. This person has no craving. So what he does, he just overeats every meal time. I'd happily serve myself a second plate of pasta even though I shouldn't. Meron ganun. I can't not I can't not stuff my face until I feel awful. Sure sounds itsura ko. Sure sounds a lot like binge eating, but that isn't for me to say. Just something for you to think about. Why do you have a second serving of pasta available? Cook what you need and that's it. Don't keep snacks around. Make one portion if you can't handle there being two. Are you willing to recook everything for another helping? I think you may need to reconsider whether you engage in subclinical binge eating. But I'm no expert, just something to ponder because you may find new insights and tools to help you. Um, Consulting a professional is very important. Also, sometimes kasi we have forgotten already or sometimes we just totally eat through our emotions talaga. Usually, guys, I think that is one huge trigger. That's why we overeat. Diba? We feel, ako, sometimes guys, before, I used to feel that I would be calm after I eat. Of course, but understanding now that I'm all the more calm when I eat less. Hindi totoo yan, guys. For me, ha, unbelievably, guys, when I eat less. Pero before, it there's this temporary feeling of hormone boost after I eat a good amount of sweets. Di ba, sometimes I feel sad, I'm going to eat chocolates, or di ba, chocolate is a happy food. But after so, it's I feel it feels like you are still craving for something. Parang you're wanting more. When I eat something like you good snacks. I mean, these favorite snacks that we get from the grocery. When I munch on that, I open the bag. I still crave for more. It doesn't stop. Parang but I feel like it's temporary compared to us when ito charot-charot to guys, pero when you eat a sliced apples compared to that, yes, it's boring. Eating the fruit is boring instead of having that good chips that you have, bag of chips or popcorn. But, you know, I mean, flavored popcorn na. Uh, but, compared to the slice of apple and the bag of chips, yes, it's more, the bag of chips, it's fun to eat it. But the benefit of eating the apple instead of that gets me calmer. You get me, guys? There's a pros and cons eh. It took me years, guys, to be able to calm myself to accept the fact that I'm just gonna have an apple instead of the bag of chips. It was at that point that it was a sad situation. But somehow solving that, like I have to face that that maybe it's really true. That all the more you eat natural, whatever you put in your temple, it affects the body, mind, and soul. If you put this type of food, the whatever snack you are munching on, anything, chocolate or ice cream, you put that in your body. Those has those have sugar, how do you call this? All preservatives. Um, some are not real food in it, artificially flavored. We put that, and it makes sense. Even so, in an engine, you put a not good amount of gasoline or whatever, isn't it? It's not gonna work together. It's not gonna work properly, right? So it's just the same as idea in the with us human beings, right? Whatever we eat, it's us. It's what's you get me, guys. Yung ganun. Totoo talaga. But I had to accept the fact that I'm just gonna have a piece of guava instead of having that bar of chocolate. Like that. May ganun, guys, na feeling. So, it took me years to accept na I want to be just happy with having this piece of orange. With me, I'm gonna have this one. I will enjoy this. It's zesty, it's boring, it's fruity, it's juicy, but the benefit of it. Instead of, I'm just gonna have this bag of whatever I'm gonna munch and then, you just want more. You just keep wanting more when you eat. Diba yung ganon? I've been in that stage. Like, totally, it took me years. It took me years, guys. So, hindi naman masyadong milestone, guys. Pero, alright. Do it for a day. Knowing it's only for a day helps, then do it for another day. After a week or so, you will be in control. Hang in there. Try not to think about food as healthy and unhealthy. It's the quantity that is more important, quantity, than the nutritional value for weight loss. More nutritious foods makes it easier for sure. More protein, fiber, more filling, less likely to snap. But if you eat too much of them, then the nutritional returns diminish. If you weigh out your food and meals, it will become slightly easier over time to understand what is healthy amount. There's a lot of food marketing which tries to get us to see food as healthy as we are more likely to view them positively. Okay, with regards to this one, guys, yes, I think, guys, with regards to sometimes when we read too much labels naman and we see healthy, greens, blah, 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 whatever. So, you analyzing it, guys, is it promoting basic eating? For example, guys, uh, a bag of snack, guys, for example, guys, a bag of chips, and then it says there, vegetable flavor. It's vegetable flavor, guys, but it's not really vegetable. You get me, guys? Remember, it's fried, it's dredged in, you get me, guys? So it really, just going back to the basics, the idea of, just having it a whole food, whole fruit, whole vegetable, natural. Ganun lang, guys. Ganun lang kasimple. Yeah. So this one, my experience in uncommon, but the only thing that helped me binging was cutting out most processed sugars. Yeah, sugar talaga din ang hirap talaga, guys. Kasi masarap talaga yun eh. Um, di ba? Guys, ako nga, one thing, guys, ako, uh, I do teach pastry and baking, guys, pastry arts, and it promotes a sugar, fats. But this one is in on the side of appreciating the gastronomical side of food, like the combination of butter, flour, sugar in a pastry is wonderful, and then putting caramel, whatever paste is on there, and then strawberry and blah blah blah. It's beautiful, guys. But the thing is, eating that in portion, having that whole cake or that whole entremet of whatever your piece of pie in a portion is good. But having that like 5 slices of this cake in one sitting, that already yung ganun, guys, I don't believe in that anymore. So careful, guys, just be careful because you're doing it really for yourself, and when you are healthy, your loved ones benefits from you, right? Also, so there's no single magic fix for eating, but one thing that really seems to help is eating mindfully and getting your portions ready ahead of time. An example, you just crushed a workout and you're starving. Instead of diving into a bag of chips, di ba sometimes we're upset? Sometimes, and bawa, nothing didn't work at all. You went and get a bag of chips, for example. You've already got a small bowl of nuts or some fruit prep. Of course, so she's saying here that if you have prepped in advance some snacks, healthy snacks, then instead of, you know, diba, yung ganon, you just swap healthy snacks, right? To healthy snacks. Kick back, no distractions, and really focus on how it tastes and how your body feels as you eat. Totoo yun, guys. Every time you are going to feel that you are going to indulge in something, always think that you just, all you need is uh, you know, getting yourself calm. Okay, I'm upset, I'm sad, or blah 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 blah. Sometimes, diba, we just go to the grocery or we order food online and then whatever, and then we surround ourselves with food and then you binge on Netflix like that. Or sometimes, diba, real life, real talk. So, what if we try that hack of practicing? I'm I'm acknowledging the feeling. I'm feeling upset. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling blah blah blah. Then it's not only food that I can go to escape this feeling or solve this feeling. You know that you are not going to be able to solve that problem right away. It could be a happy problem or it could be a worse problem for you. Just acknowledging that, guys, and getting yourself calm. Because sometimes, guys, ako when I have a problem, guys, of course, diba, lalo na when I'm sad or a heartbreak, yan, sobra yan, guys, pagka, ano, diba, sometimes you indulge in food or ano kasi di ba, malungkot or di ba yung ganon. So, what I do for now, guys, not in the previous my life, for now, guys, really, I can do this like that. I'm on top of this. Whatever. Sometimes I'll take a shower or I'll exercise. I'll make a way instead of eating. I'll drink lots of water because of a lot of studying about it. Like not really like always going to I'm going to order and go to the restaurant and eat what I like, call my friends, and then eat, indulge, and binge and kill myself in too much filling up my my stomach and then that's domino. That's domino. So the feeling of after always still before you land into something like plan on doing like I'm going to eat a whole piece of this one and then I'm gonna finish that by myself and because I'm upset, I totally understand the feeling, but somehow guys, always the end result of that. Always so get calm, accept that you are not feeling well, that's fine. We are all experiencing that. All right. So always listen to this podcast. Always remember to be in control of what you're going to eat. You can even listen to this, guys, whenever you are going to some kind of holiday party. I know this is the season of indulging in food. We appreciate the Christmas season. Everybody does appreciate the Christmas season. All the food that are these food that are going to be prepared by our loved ones or whatever is around, we appreciate that, but we can always eat in portions. Always when you see a platter of good amount of cheesy goodness, creamy, chocolatey, fruity, Christmassy, holiday-ish food in front of you, you have your loved ones around you, or the all the more it's so enjoyable and it's so indulging. And it's the season of the year talaga, the season of the year. Always remember that you are on top of this. 2026 is approaching. I am going to be in control. This time I'm going to change my lifestyle. I'm going to have just a little bit of this one and get this little bit of this one. A balance lang. So a little bit of starch, a little bit of vegetables, a little bit of protein, a little bit of dessert, a little bit of drink, a little ganon. A little ganon. So, ganon lang guys. Yung just a matter of how we look at things with regards to food. Ayan, sa food tayo sa food tayo, wag tayong mag-ano. Okay, so, yun ba? So, practicing about building new habits and ditching the old ones. We just try that. I know, di ba yung mga, New Year's resolution, ano to? I'm going to have a healthy lifestyle this 2026. Maybe you are ending your year and you missed that New Year's resolution again from 2025, then we can make up for the 2026. All right. So it's never too late. Just try, just start, just begin something worthwhile. All right. Just be patient with yourself. Ang asim, celebrate those little wins and remember to keep it. All right. Mm, but when there's food in front of me, I can't not stop my face until I feel awful. I can't not stop. So this person overstops himself or herself until he feels bad. Okay. So overeating. All right. So okay, it says here, yes, you can, and you're going to have to learn not to do this. I think you need to start by changing your mental story about this. You are capable. You are the one who is overeating, and you are the one who can and will stop doing that. No tricks will be effective until you believe you can do it. It's just really us, no, guys. That's why, di ba, we are given this one, guys, di ba, to be reminded always na we are in control, right, of the food we are going to. Kasi, all the more, the end result, guys, how we will feel after eating. Di ba yung ganon? Always naman eh. So, when you are seeing like for example, guys, I have the discipline of, eating in the weekends. That's my cheat days. Those are my cheat days. And Monday to Thursday, it's kind of hard for me because people are. I've been seeing food anywhere, and my loved ones are eating regularly, so that's fine. I do not disturb what their beliefs are, their practices, but just really holding on to your goal. Holding on to your goal. Hindi ganun tayo, mga kaibigan. Holding on to your goal that you will practice the discipline. Ganun talaga guys eh. There's no, ba, no pain, no gain. May ganun. Hindi basta ganun guys yung always be reminded of that. Ganun. No? Um, if you're at a restaurant, bring a takeout container. Okay, this could be a hack. Bring a takeout container and put half. Yun nga, that's why you can take the half or share it with somebody. Or, one third. Cut it in one third or half. It be like five. It really depends, guys. Eh. Portion control, guys. Live streams, shy mukbang live streams and vlogs. I have that, guys. Discipline in eating. Shy mukbang live streams in my playlist. Discipline in eating. Shy mukbang live streams in my playlist. Discipline in eating. Please watch. Kasi this is really my immersion, my take on understanding portion control and having self-control with regards to eating. Kasi it's a huge problem talaga, guys. Alright, so have that shared with put it in a container. Uh, and then before you start, if you're at home, serve yourself. Then put the rest in the fridge. You can always, you can decide that if you put aside the other half or one, you just got the one third, and then you have the two thirds. You keep it in the fridge, and then you have two extra meals, right? Yung ganun, guys. You don't have to finish the entire chocolate cake. You can just finish half, or you can just cut it in three, and then you have another chocolate cake portion and another one. It's really your decision, eh. Diba? Or it's really like over deciding, like, I'm upset, I'm going to finish three pieces of chocolate cake and ganun na guys eh, parang you already have decided to put your life in that, may ganun, konting, like self-love, self-care, like, yung ganun guys, kasi di ba, naku, pakinamera talaga no guys. If you're, for example, if there are other people at the meal, see if you can mentally reframe everything except your portion as everyone else's food. It would be rude to eat someone else's food, right? But the most important thing is to realize that you do have control over this. So always getting in control of uh, just having the thought that I'm going to a party, okay, I'm going to a party. And so you know that there's going to be a platter of everything and people are enjoying, oh, let's eat everything. It's okay to join the crowd. It's okay. It's okay. Courtesy wise, guys, with your loved ones and ano. But you are aware na, okay, I'm going to enjoy. I can enjoy even without overindulging, over binging, or binging on its own. Diba? Gets this one, that's a tub of ano. And then you just, let them eat. That's fine. That's their practice. That's their discipline. That's their belief. That's fine. You don't have that. Just let them be. But if you have a goal, if you have diabetes, if you have some kind of using it like I had, like I wanted to heal from my depression. That's why I lessened the amount of sugar, salt, and fat that I'm having. That's why I wanted to be immersed, guys. So I use this like mentally I want to be on top of this, that I will enjoy the good amount of food and then be wise in whatever I put on my plate. Your plate is your stomach. Remember, guys. Your plate, I will repeat it again. Your container, your vessel, your choice of container in every time that you will dine or eat a meal, be it just at home, at work, having a snack, picnicking, having it in a party or in some kind of celebration, your plate is your stomach. Your plate is your life. Isn't it? Diba? As simple as that. Whatever you put there, you put it in your body. And whatever that is that you have put in your body, it will have an effect on our body. I mean, our body, mind, and soul. Di ba? Pero yun guys, totoo yan. Simple lang talaga guys. Yun. And that healed me somehow. Maybe it helped me like to get more calm in, because guys, I have anger issues. Totoo yan guys. I'm not shy to share that kasi when ever since that I controlled my sugar intake, salt and fat, I was able to at least manage this one, guys, and how this one, guys, how this one reacts. Ganun. Kasi guys, ano eh, very important yung food talaga sometimes eh. Even so guys, for me guys I bread lang some spices. I don't know if you like if you like this hack lang I blessed eating onion, garlic, strong spices that will, help me or trigger some emotions. I sometimes guys, if you notice guys, my cooking in my shy mukbang, I don't usually saute it. I know it's so boring. It's immersed. It's boring. I know. Talaga, walang lasa. But sometimes that's just how I regularly eat. But sometimes, of course, if I'm going to a celebration, I need to, of course, adapt. I need to eat as also courtesy wise to the invitation of the host, right? So, yung ganun, guys. Yung, ano lang, idea lang, hack lang. If you don't like that, that's boring, then forget about that, alright? Ditch that idea. Yun lang, guys. Kasi I wanted to totally heal from my depression, my anger management, yung ganun, guys eh. Food has something to do with everything eh. Diba? It makes sense eh. Diba? Milk. When we drink milk, diba? That's why it gets us sleepy, warm milk in the night. Diba? Babies are, asked to drink milk. I mean, we are, we should give them milk, right? So, it's healthy for us, right? If you put candy in your body, what does it do? It's sugar, right? It gives you what? It gives you too much energy, but it's temporary. And then you want more. You keep on wanting more. Did you notice, guys? Anything that is instant or how do you say that? Anything that is not natural, you're wanting more. It's temporary. The feeling of, I feel good, pero it's temporary. But when you are trying to establish a practice on eating nature or kind of vegetable, kind of vegetable or water, it's ano guys it's established, it's natural, it's the effect of it eh. Anything, nuts, it's natural. Um, uh, you can have sugar from, fruits has its own sugar, vegetables has its own sugar. Yung ganun lang guys. That is full immersion, no? Pero yun guys. Alright, so what else? And I tend to eat like this in general, which is how I manage to still lose weight. But I'm starting to realize the issue is deeper. I should really address the overeating rather than indulging the habit in a less destructive way. Because when I'm in a situation where there is a lot of calorie dense foods, holidays, parties, buffets, I don't have the tools to manage. Okay, with regards to buffet, guys, sorry guys this one it took me years before. I just wanted you to see the spectrum of where I'm coming from. That's why I'm speaking like this already. It took me years, guys, before I'm able to do and speak speak in front of you about this one. Not some kind of a guru, not a nutritionist. I'm a pastry instructor, guys. I just understand food. I just know the portions, but somehow in my immersion on this one, like healing my depression, along with, of course, the professional help or whatever, exercising habits, whatever, getting disciplined, good for the body, mind, and soul. I just wanted, ano yun? I just wanted you to understand that whenever I am in a buffet, I go in a smorgasbord kind of uh, uh, setting or service, food service. I already know I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going to be in a very happy state. I'm excited. But I know that if I overeat, I'm not going to feel the same way as I enter the restaurant. So I know already. I'm in that spectrum, guys. Don't get me wrong that I was always, ever ready about this one. No, I am not. It took me many years to really just have a mental thought or good perspective on, okay, I know that there's going to be this amount, this good food. This is, inviting food. All of this creamy, crunchy. It's good. Oh my God, everything is good in the buffet, right? So it's just really choosing, like, diba, just like sa buffet, guys. Just like when you are trying to, get a portion of your life on earth, isn't it? Like, how would you want to your life to transcend? So example, for in a buffet, guys, sometimes, di ba you want to get the best. You just want to have the best, right? when you choose food, you want, I'm going to have this, I blah, blah, blah. What I've learned, guys, no, not anymore, not anymore resisting, rather appreciating the craving or whatever you want. Just have it, but in portion. Have some kind of self-love when you get a piece of meat. You want a piece of meat, you want, whenever you get a gravy, have some self-love naman. Get just, drizzle on it, and then the other portions of the gravy in the buffet, let other people get from it. Don't take everything and then put it in your plate and you are thinking that you are getting your money's worth because you are getting an amount of meat, a mountain full of gravy, mashed potato right there, string beans. You put the vegetable string beans on the side. But then you always think that you can only eat as much. You are a human being. This is just the amount of food that you need to put in your stomach. Did you know, guys? Imagine, guys, how many of these we have when we are eating out, when we are indulging, when we are not in control. Imagine, guys, huh? Did you know that, guys, that by the monks, guys, as I am also reading about how the monks practice, you just eat the portions that you just need to nourish yourself. You are not eating to kill yourself, right? So always remember that. Hayaan mo na, guys, like eating, you put, you are getting your whatever food you are getting from the buffet, you put in your plate. You are mounting it, you are filling it up, you're piling it up. It's good for as long as maybe you're hungry or what, or you did your first portion, that's fine. Deciding on at one time that you are going to have 10 servings of this type of dish in the buffet, self-care, isn't it? Like, am I going to really put that in my body? And you know that after that, you're not gonna feel good. And then it's gonna build up every time you're going to be in a buffet. That's going to be your habit. I'm going to get as much as I can. But instead of, rather, why not, instead of cutting down a little, diba, slightly, if you want to practice that, cut down, and then, just have that portion. And then if you want more, try to check it, drink liquid, and then check it out. Do you still want? Do I still want it? Then go back, get another one. Just get the portion. Self-care. Okay, do not put everything in your body at one sitting. Because remember, you still have lunch, dinner, breakfast. Again, the next day, you will always have food to eat. Don't worry. But, isn't it? The effect of that is, it's really hard. It's really hard. I'm pretty sure. So, I was like that. Ganun. You're getting your money's worth. But actually, you are risking your health. You are risking your health, your loved ones. When you are also risking your health, you are also, iba yung ganun. But sometimes we're stressed, that is very understandable, guys. But like having just that mindset, maybe that could help. So, all right. So let others have also in the buffet. Let them have also their portion. Share that portion instead of taking so much and then put it in your plate, and then you thought you are getting your money's worth, but you are also, sacrificing a lot for yourself when di ba? Yung ganun na, guys. So, a lot of things, guys, to talk about this. Drink water if you like. While you eat, you can feel fuller faster. Doing a lot of cardio exercise. I have a lot, guys, in this channel. Can spike your appetite. Sometimes I've thought already, I have tried already many times, guys. Instead of, because during the time I was upset, I thought I'm just gonna get, some kind of snack from the cupboard, from the cupboard, pinaganda pa, from the pantry, and then since I'm in this one, guys, this is my passion, guys, discipline, crazy about yung mga ganyan, because wanting to solve a lot of personal issues, guys. That's why. So I instead, guys, I decided to just clean. I decided to just clean. That's why it became like the home chore. I like home chores aside from exercising, physical activity. So whenever I'm upset, I'm just gonna clean. That's what I decided on. I'm just gonna clean my bag. I'm just gonna clean the bathroom. I'm just gonna. I've been sharing that, guys, doing home chores. It's very, aside from it's life changing. It's it's you learn a lot of life lessons in cleaning. Something is being cleansed away. Something is being cleansed when you are cleaning. It felt like I was also shedding out something that I'm not feeling good through cleaning. So it's something good already. Like it's a win-win that you did not eat and at the same time you clean and something that somebody benefited from it. So yung ganun guys. So swapping activities also instead of eating all the time. Because sometimes if we're not really hungry, we're just emotional, we just want to escape, we just want to, fill that void and then uh, it goes back after, isn't it? And that's going to be our habit all the time, feeding the void, eating again, getting that bar of chocolate, having that full pint of ice cream, going to the and getting some beer. Um, Always like that. Ganun na lang lagi, guys. So, why not? Let's try to practice. I know, I just always say, try, start, begin, practice, little by little. Even so, it's little steps, try to stop doing what you usually do. I'm going to order this much um, food and then I'm going to finish it on my own. I'm going to binge and then you ended up what? Feeling, diba? You feel something. I'm pretty sure guys because I've been there. I did that. I did that. So the effect of that, always think of yourself. Self-care, self-love. Because when you are somehow like that, then the people around us benefits, right? So yun. So, two things, not eating regularly and scarcity mindset. First one is easier. Figure out your calorie needs, deficit, and apply that with measuring scales. If you like lang guys eat your calories regularly over the course of the day. Second one will take time. Scarcity mindset is what made me overeat all the time. I had that feeling, guys, that sometimes, sige, tapusin ko lang muna to. I am learning to understand my hunger cues and eat without a rush. There is an abundance of food. I always have access to any food I want just because this buffet or dinner gathering or restaurant has certain food doesn't mean I need to eat loads and all of it because I can have this food any other time I want. You know, really somehow this point is kind of correct, guys. So always think, guys, that when you are faced with the temptations of the food, of this, good food, we are grateful. It's not that we are discussing about how bad this food is. It's really just about eating them at the perfect time. Di ba yung ganun, guys? It's always like that yung I tried to immerse myself, guys, in that situation where I'm just gonna have this fruit instead of having that whole piece of sandwich, that good sumptuous sandwich. I always have that feeling, guys, because I'm with my family sometimes. I'm with loved ones. They're eating regular meals with friends. They're eating regular meals and I'm just gonna have a fruit because it's my belief already. It's my diet. It's my ano. It's not because pabibo or ano. It's really just it's healing for me. Food for me is some kind of should be of for healing because I know after I'm not saying that what you're eating is not good, okay? It's just really my belief, my practice. But somehow I've already done that feeling of had that feeling of it's so sad to just have this one instead of this one. Diba yung ganun may feeling, guys? I already accepted. I'm like mind over heart, like that. Mind over emotions because I want to heal. I want to immerse myself. I want to do this eh. I like this eh. I'm doing yoga, but if I don't, marry food with yoga, it doesn't work eh. It doesn't work. If I'm gonna just give in every time, I'm just gonna have that this indulgence every single day, then it doesn't meet my I like to be like this. I like to be healed from my depression. I want to be healed. I want to be good in yoga. I want to be whatever, guys, isn't it the health benefits I want to be, but I'm not doing the sacrifice. You get me? So I always had that feeling already of the feeling of scarcity, like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to eat the whole piece of chocolate cake or the whole piece of what they're eating. I'm not. Actually, you can anytime. I mean, with regard, depending on the situation, okay? budget wise, or ano, if you have the budget, you know that one at any time you can buy that, you can have that, but just have in portion. You don't have to finish. Nobody is telling you to finish the entire piece of the entire whole cake. Nobody's telling you to finish the entire tub of ice cream. Nobody's telling you to finish the entire box of pizza. Nobody is. It's just you. We decide. Like, oh, you have that. Oh, everybody's ano, di ba, indulging you, teasing you to have this much. Oh, yes, thanks. But you don't have to really explain. Just, le- just enjoy the moment with your loved ones, with your colleagues, with whatever, and then eat in portion. And you will feel like somehow when you eat slowly, you are calm. You are just on top of this one. I'm just gonna eat this piece. I don't really have to have 5 pieces and give up the habit I'm practicing. Just be on top of it like that. Mind over emotions, mind over heart. Sana ganun tayo. Charot. So, yun guys. Yun. So I'm able to do that. It took me many years of practice, guys. But a lot of ano, guys, it was hard. It was a tough journey because at first it was kind of depressing. It was kind of ano, pero I was changing. I was doing a lifetime change. This one is some kind of this. Even so, I'm already. I mean, maybe if I pass this already, this I'm alive if I am given the opportunity or the blessing of being able to establish something about the way food should be understood, like not really to fill up the body but really just to nourish and just some kind of one, a soul that is very much concerned about not just eating, but really the beauty of eating like that, and ganun guys, the art of eating, like just going to have this piece of fruit, I'm going to appreciate it, I know it's charot charot, pero even so guys, even an instant noodle, I'm gonna have this instant noodle, I'm happy with the one portion. Okay, unless you're really like dying hungry, starving, then have 2 3 portions, 5 portions, but just having one portion and let others, by also fasting a little bit, of taking a little, lessening what we eat, we give a little to the world, isn't it? Did you know that guys, that when we fast, we are also, di ba, eating less, we are sharing some opportunities for others to eat, yung ganon. Very ano na yun guys, charot-charot na yun, pero I know, pero sumusobra na yung ano ko, pero yung ganon guys, basta, may ganon ako guys na ano. So always remember that you are going to have the time to eat again that piece of cake, that piece of cookie, that piece. Just taste. Maybe you just need one piece, a bite. You just need ganon. Yung ganon guys, alright? So a lot of things guys to discuss on this one, but thank you so much guys. I hope you learned something from this one. So just my journey in understanding food. Shy Mukbang, please check out guys. Discipline in eating, vlogs, shorts, and um, live streams. Please do check out before, if you are into this one, portion control. It's hard, it's tough. It's a tough journey, but just try, just start, just begin something worthwhile. All right? In whatever aspect of your life, maybe exercise and eating. All right? So guys, thank you so much. See you again, guys. Okay? Thank you po. Bye-bye.